Hey, MAGWest, how we doing? Thank you for joining us this morning. I know it's a little early, especially for those of us who were out on the panels until 3 in the morning last night. But we appreciate you coming and joining us this morning. For those of you who don't know, we are Carington Swing. We're an old school Django style band playing jazz, but we also do a lot of video games covers. So all the tunes you're going to hear today are both at home and both video game music and like this, and also on a Django style festival. So everything you're going to hear is going to be somewhat familiar, but twisted just a little bit. So this next song, or the first song I guess we're going to put out today, is a little hotter, and it's what I imagine it would sound like if Luigi was getting chased by King Boo or maybe Boozettes, you know, depending on your flavor. So without further ado, here is Luigi's Maison. Yeah. Alright, this next song is a Final Fantasy classic. It's been in pretty much every Final Fantasy song since Final Fantasy 1 or 2. We're doing it our own way. So this is what a Final Fantasy Swan a little bit. about the latest installment of Legend of Zelda. The one that we really care about the most, I think. So this one's for you. final song. So in the past, you gotta go fast. About 10 years ago, we found out what it's like to go slow. And got memed to death. So this is more like you gotta go maybe to the beach. So without further ado, a classic song tonight. Thank you. That was Green Hill Zone from Sonic 1. Of course, got to go to the beach, right? Sounds like if just chilling on the beach of Rio de Janeiro. And we got Mr. John Newman blowing the sax also with us today. Okay, yeah. This next tune, I actually didn't arrange it. Someone on TikTok did an amazing arrangement, and I couldn't help but steal it. And that's the greatest thing about music is you never really have to do everything yourself. You get to steal it a little bit yourself. So without further ado, this next song is What Would Happen If Dave Brubeck wrote Song of Storms? All right, this next tune is what if Pokemon was set in the 1930s? It's the sound of the childhood for some, myself included. So hope you enjoy this next one. This is Pokemon sound. Thank you, thank you. Real quick while we got a moment, I just want to introduce the rest of the band. To my right, we have John Harris playing the big old guitar. I'm just kidding, it's a bass. Playing rhythm guitar for us, holding it down, keeping us down like concrete. We got the one and only Max Baker. Playing the violin over there is a violin, not a fiddle, not today at least. We got David Boyden. I'm your MC for today. My name's Christophe. It rhymes with pissed off, so don't forget it. Thank you. All right, this next tune, yeah. This song was very meaningful to me, and there was a certain amount of catharsis where you wanted something to happen in the game and it didn't happen. And luckily we now, almost 20 years later, finally have that something in a remake that came out not too long ago. But in my mind, I wanted something to happen in the original song. So this is, in my mind, what it would sound like if Cloud and Tifa just shared a nice little dance in the seventh heaven all to themselves back in the day. So without further ado, this is Tifa's theme. Tifa's thing. All right, we only got 2 more songs for you, and this next song needs no introduction. What Louis Armstrong would have called the good old good one. This is, in fact, even of the VGM scene, a good old good one. In fact, it's so good we didn't have to do anything to it. We're going to play it just like it originally was. we got one last tune for you, and then we're gonna get off the stage, keep everything rolling. This last song is actually a Russian song originally, so it's very much in the genre for this type of music, which is called Gypsy Jazz, which is literally the mixing of jazz and kind of Eastern European folk and such. So we felt it only appropriate to bring it back to its roots a little bit. So without further ado, here's Korobaniki, also known as the Tetris Thing.